If I say, I believe in aspirin, what am I saying? I'm clearly not saying that I believe there's a thing called aspirin and it exists. What I'm saying is that I believe if I have a headache and I take this thing called aspirin, it will eradicate my headache. Now, a faith that works is this, is that I have faith that when I take the aspirin, it will remove my headache, but a faith that works is that I am letting the aspirin do something for me. What am I doing for it? Nothing. I'm just taking it. If you say you have faith in an airplane, you aren't saying you believe that airplanes exist. You're saying that you believe that if you get on this thing called an airplane, that though we are held by the law of gravity, we believe that this plane has the ability to break that law with an overriding law, the law of aerodynamics, and then I can get from point A to point B. If I get on that plane, I can get from point A to point B. Now, many of you might be afraid of flying. But all it takes is enough faith to get on the plane. There are lots of things that you can take to deal with your anxiety of flying. Now, you could take an Ambien and sleep that whole flight and wake up in the next place having drooled on your neighbor's shoulder. And I know nothing of that. I've never done it before, and it may or may not have happened to me. Because I used to be afraid of flying. So I would do anything I could to take the trip without experiencing the trip. This actually gives us a vision of even what Jesus means when he says, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain to jump into the ocean. That a faith that works is a disposition toward an object that allows that object to do something for you. But how much faith you have in that object will define the enjoyment of the trip. So the more faith I have in the trustworthiness of the airplane, the more enjoyable flying will be. The more faith you have in Jesus, the more fully you will experience his power and be able to have a faith that works. So a faith that works from a Christian standpoint is this. Faith is a disposition of trust toward Christ that allows Christ the power to be Christ in and through our lives.